Hello everybody and welcome to the Sunday Race Review. And it's a bit later in the evening than normal, but I think we needed it after that as I just raised my chair up a little bit so I can talk to you. Oh my God, what a Grand Prix that was. I have never commentated on a more dramatic, enthusiastic race in my life. 2 red flags, 3 standing starts, 1 rolling start, which turned into a massive accident. Let's start off at the very beginning with the first start. Max Verstappen got a bad getaway when the lights went out, as did Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. It gave the advantage back to the McLaren as well, and to Charles Leclerc. He got to 3rd place as well. But Verstappen was already going to retire the car as he had problems with the engine power unit. So that then kicked off the chain reaction going backwards as well. That ended up with as Grosjean and Raikkonen pincer moving Pierre Gasly, and then Grosjean got a little hit from the back. Verstappen got spun round into the gravel trap, causing the safety car. Fairly simple. Lap 7 rolls around. Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton going side by side down the start-finish straight. Further back, George Russell having a moment of his own and just accelerates dramatically. Everyone else behind him thinks, okay, it's time to go. And a monumental accident happens at the restart, akin to what we saw in IndyCar with Sammy Pagenaud and Alex Palou at the start of one of the races, I think at Iowa or maybe Gateway. I think it was Gateway, thinking about it, a couple of weeks ago. It was dramatic as anything, and it ended then with the red flag having to be brought out. Start 2, everything goes okay, having some good interesting racing, until Lance Stroll goes off the track at Arrabbiata 1 and 2, damages the barrier, car catches fire, splits in half, Marshall's on the track, high speed part of the track, and the red flag is called again. Start number 3, 15-lap shootout, everything happens dramatically, but Lewis Hamilton wins his 90th Grand Prix. Wow, what a race that was. Let's just give you then the full results of the race going forward. Well, as we know, Lewis Hamilton wins. I've just got to get it up on my iPad as well. And while we do that, I'm going to say thank you to each and every one of you. Nearly over 250 of you watched that Grand Prix live. Thank you very, very much. It is completely and utterly amazing that you joined us for that one. We did the right one to broadcast live, so thank you each and every one of you for watching. We'll be live in a couple of weeks anyway. Right, let's take a look then what happened in the race. It gives you the whole race result. Only not all the cars finished, remember. Going forward, as I get the results appear, the new results, as 12 drivers have received penalties for their accident. If I move my chair this way a little bit so that you can have your results table open. Lewis Hamilton wins from Valtteri Bottas, Alexander Albon, Daniel Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, Danny Kvyat, Charles Leclerc, Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel rounds out the point scoring points. George Russell and Romain Grosjean, no points. Out of the race, Stroll, Ocon, Latifi, Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Sainz, Verstappen and Gasly. Who would have thought that? A surprise throughout the race. In terms of the Drivers' Championship, Lewis Hamilton leads 190 from Valtteri Bottas 135. Verstappen, Norris, Albon, Stroll, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Perez, Gasly in our top 10. That red flag as well puts Lando Norris back up into 4th place, with Stroll not finishing either. And everyone else remains the same on the bottom half of the page as well. And going forward into the Constructors, Mercedes leads 325 points to Red Bull's 173. It's only a matter of time before Mercedes wins 7 World Championships. What a race it's been here today. We are back in 2 weeks' time for the Russian Grand Prix. Thanks for joining us all weekend. The Grand Review podcast is on Wednesday. And don't forget, we've got Le Mans coming up next weekend. From us all here, though, thank you for joining us this weekend. Bye for now.